Next up, we're gonna have Alan. Alan, are you ready to join us?
All right, so first up, bottom line up front, link to the prompt in the chat. I'm going to share my screen now. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Where are you? There you are. Share. All right, so what I wanted to do was create for myself a mechanism to actually speed up my usual tasks. And one of the things I came up with was a simple gem that's a Gemini stored prompt for the purposes of writing requirements. My passive writing requirements is clarity, unambiguity, standard language, completeness, verifiability, testability. I built all this in as best as I could. Now, this is a little key piece here. For those of you that are doing conversational prompts, I found this, a coworker found this, and I put it in. This is how to eliminate all that sycophantic stuff that's going on, all the apologies, all of that nature of trying to tell you that, oh, you're right, I made a mistake, goes all away. Proof is in the pudding. So here is me actually I'm going to just copy and paste a previous prompt in here. And I believe that every app out there should ultimately have a hello, what's your purpose capability to be able to tell you what it does. So while it figures that out, and it will actually take the app that I've asked it to create, which is a simple file share, and I've told it to ask questions one at a time. It summarizes. I'm not going to make you sit through this entire thing. I have a previous one that I've already done on this tab. Some of the bits and pieces that have been really, really useful in here is that as you go through asking your questions or as it asks questions and you provide your answers, it will actually continuously try to figure out whether it needs to change anything it's already tracking or doing. Again, this is as far as it gets in its exposition because of that previous prompt, which I personally like. You can play with it as you wish. The other thing that happens is when you do things like this, it recognizes right now that the brain remains in the chair. So the idea here is that it's not going to necessarily tell you what to do. It's going to try to explain what you are trying to do. So you make more comments, more expressions of what it is you're trying to accomplish, and it starts putting them into requirements. And then starts putting those requirements into tracking forms. And then it starts putting those tracking forms together into something that's actually useful and capable and like satisfied by field I've added because in my company we like to tie this together with like Jira tickets and whatever else is going on so we can actually have that. And the other thing that I wanted to show off here is it does actually ultimately figure out how when there is a conflict. So it keeps track of everything that's going on so that if you put together a missing feature, for instance, this missing feature, here it is, I have identified a potential conflict. Here's my suggestion for fixing that. Do you agree or do you want to do something else? You can then do the thing that you want to do. In this case, I just told it, yes, let's incorporate that into this proposal. And it asks if you're ready to formalize and finalize. Finalizing, it puts some tracking document tracking on it, which is one of my preferred things to have. Once that's in place, it spits out the entire thing. And in the Gemini world, you can click the share button and dump it over to Google Doc, which looks like this. From here, you take it by hand, you do what you want to do, you do what you need to do, you split it up, share it, whatever you like. The next thing that I'm hoping to work on through this is starting to take this kind of thing because these kinds of formal requirements, just forcing the user or giving this to a user to be able to actually think through the entire thing of what it is they're trying to accomplish instead of the old school vibe coding where it was pre-AI and we called it spaghetti coding. Now you've actually got something to aim for and something to track against and something hopefully to have a better path to having a reasonably good product. You can also tell it things right now to do things like, well, give me a version of this that is a suitable prompt to a vibe coding engine. You take this, you can copy and paste it into the vibe coding engine and see what you get. This part is still completely experimental. I haven't managed to make this part work yet, but I'm very hopeful that this actually becomes, again, that starter point for having something that's much more complete than doing that prompt response, oh, by the way, style coding that seems to be going on in Vibe today. So artifacts that are useful for project management, for project tracking, requirements tracking, to be able to get to a product that's actually worth something, tying a little bit of the old school into the new school, using the AI in that way. I've only tested this on Gemini Pro. It just so happens to be the thing that we have at work. So I do not know how it'll behave on other platforms. Feel free to test it. You have the prompt if you want it, but remember that, if you break it, you own both pieces. That's really my time. That's what I wanted to talk about.
Perfect. Thank you. People voted for more time. I don't see
Is there
specific
specific
question.
questions? I'm going to
I don't see
stop the
specific
share so I can
questions,
see the thing.
but people love it. All
I'm
right.
I'm glad. Thank you.
Thank you.